LeBron's late game clutchness?
I think he's great. And see, we get so caught up that if the guy doesn't make the shot, well, he's not clutch. Or unless it's a walk-off, it's not clutch. LeBron has made 17 game-winning, 17 game-tying shots, but he also has 7 assists. So not only did he make the shot 17 times, he's assisted on another 7. So, in other words, LeBron is going to make the right play. It's never the wrong decision to make the right play. You see, they knew Kobe. They could force Kobe's hand. They knew he would take a bad shot. He's not giving the ball up. LeBron, you can't do that. You collapse him. He has no problem trusting his teammates. That's what he has them for. That's why he plays a team sport. You want to do it by yourself, you go into golf, go into tennis, you do it by yourself. But when you play team sports, you got to be willing to trust your teammates. You know, Skip, you remember when Michael Jordan had just come back, he dropped that double nickel on the Garden. Who made the game-winning shot, Skip? Will Perdue on a dunk on a pass from Michael Jordan.
Where did Will Perdue go to college? Vanderbilt University.
I can't know about no Vanderbilt.
Basketball factory.
You know what, Skip? See,
well,
you deserve that.
You asked for it.
We're having a great conversation. I was talking about LeBron's clutch.
Vanderbilt, let it go.
And then you talk about
Doors.
There's nobody in the NBA I'd rather have with 10 seconds, 5 seconds left in the game than LeBron, because I know he's going to make the right play. See, Skip, I don't base whether or not it was the right play on the end result.
Okay.
Because, see, it's a make or miss league. And if all you do is look at, oh, man, see, no, that's not how you do it, Skip. That's not how you evaluate it. Did he make the right play? If he made the right play and the ball doesn't go in, you live with those results. So I can live whatever LeBron decides to do. If he decides to shoot it, I can live with it. If he decides to pass it, I can live with it. I'm just saying the greatest corner three-point shooter is Kyle Korver. Drain 3. Made him a shot. Kyle Korver's made that shot so many times. Look at the shot that he's making last night. He missed it. I'm cool with that. But LeBron James, but we keep moving the line, Joe. At first, it was a game winner. If he hit the shot and 5 seconds left in the game and the other team didn't make it, okay, it was a game winner. Now it's got to be a walk-off. Now, we've seen LeBron make some shots with 1 tick left or 2 ticks left. Now, the NBA says you can't get a shot off with less than 3 tenths. But that's not a walk-off. LeBron got a lot of those. Hit one of them last year against the Nets. But it was 0.1 left. Skip, you need to stop this. I see what you're trying to do. LeBron is clutch.
Have I said a word?
No, you ain't said anything.
I haven't said a word.
We strive
put words in my mouth.
We striving for greatness. And we are great.
Strive for greatness. And you congratulate yourself on going over whatever it was.
30,000
points even before you do it.
And he congratulated himself on the bucket.
He did. He's the king again. Yeah.
That's what we got social media for. People need to know what we're doing at all times, so we let them know.
So, I have said many, maybe too many times on national television, LeBron, certainly in comparison to Michael Jeffrey Jordan, has no clutch gene. And I don't love LeBron with the ball in his hands in late game situations because, to your point, making the right play is the right choice for an average player, but I don't consider LeBron an average player. I consider him really great, all-time great. I don't think he's the best player right now, but he's had many years where he's been the best player on the planet. I think Kevin Durant's a little better last night. LeBron had an all-time great overtime last night. I don't take that away, but let's not be prisoners of the moment because the previous 19 games were disastrous for LeBron James. So,
have you seen KD now? The last set of the game?
I'm having a hard time. Okay, so, but he was the MVP of the NBA
We've done that
Finals.
3 times.
You know, okay, well, we're talking about right now.
Been there, done that.
So, LeBron James on walk-off shots in his career is 5 for 35. That's 14.3%. And my issue with him from the start has been his issue was shooting walk-off free throws. He just, for a guy this great, you just got to be a better free throw shooter. And obviously he's a career, 74% free throw shooter. Now he's fallen off for the year back to 74%. He'll wind up somewhere in there. I know we had this bet on 80, and I would love to see him shoot 80, but it's just, I don't know. He doesn't have, he changes his motion and his routine constantly. It drives me nuts to watch it because it's like tormenting to watch him try to figure out how to shoot free throws. Kyle Korver's tried to help him. Everybody's tried to help him. He just doesn't have that. And all the great players are 80 or all the way up to 90% free throw shooters. He's left thousands of points on the table because of missed free throws. So the game that sticks in my craw was the one, and we'll get to the great shots that he's made, the 5 walk-offs. But there was a game, you may remember, I was actually on vacation in Puerto Rico at this point on a Sunday afternoon. It's a national game on ABC, and it's LeBron's first year back in Cleveland in 2015, and they're playing the Rockets at the Rockets, James Harden and company at that point. And it goes right to the wire, and LeBron has 2 free throws to tie and win the game. And if we could see those, I think we have the Houston free throws. Here we go. This is LeBron, and this is late and clutch, and you got to make them, and he missed the first one. Now you at least got to make one to tie, because you could 2 to win, and no, he missed that one really sadly and badly, and it gets in his head. He's got the free throw demons, so he is going to shy from the free throw line in many of these situations. So which of the walk-offs, the 5 walk-offs, did I love the most? Remember the one against Indiana? That was in game 1 of the conference finals in 2013 with the Heat. Remember when he blew by Paul George, who overplayed the play on the inbounds pass? And LeBron just says, thank you very much. Boom. And he just blows right by him. Ends up shooting a left-handed layup. Nobody can keep LeBron James from the glass. He can get to the basket.
Well, Skip, he overplayed it. Paul George overplayed him and left the backside, so that's why he went.
Okay.
Because if Paul had played him straight up, he's going to pull up with that jump in his eye.
All right. But to me, Paul George can't keep LeBron from the basket. And for sure he can't keep him from the basket with the clock winding down to 0 without fouling him. And most of the time, LeBron is going to get that call. And we could go back and forth, will he or won't he? I don't know. I don't know. But I think it got in LeBron's head because from the free throw line in his career in these last 5-second situations, he's 8 of 14. That's 57%. Only one of those free throw attempts ever came in the last 5 seconds of a playoff game. So all these playoff games LeBron has played, he has run from or shied from the free throw line. He just doesn't want to do that because it's not his forte.
And plus, Skip, you got to also understand he's 5 for 35. You do know it sometimes in these moments, guys are taking 30-footers. Guys are taking 25-footers.
Sometimes.
Off balance. Remember the 3 that he hit to send it in overtime against Washington?
Yep.
I mean, think about that, the degree of difficulty of that shot.
Yep.
You remember that.
You're talking about a playoff shot?
No, it was regular season. You know the one that, you remember he missed the bunny layup?
Okay, but he actually, that was the accidental bank shot?
Yeah, right there, right there.
But it banks.
Bam!
Do you think he aimed at the bank? He did not.
Give the man worth $500 million. You don't think he got money in the bank?
It's a luck shot.
A bank never.
He made it by accident.
Skip,
nobody tries to bank that shot.
When you got that kind of bread, Skip,
okay.
they need to bank.
The bank is open.
Yeah,
right,
in 2014.
Okay.
You remember this shot, Skip, right here, the one he hit on the Warrior? Look at that, Skip. Right? That's the bank shot. Show that other one. He'll get that step back against the Warriors in 2014.
Which one is it?
There it is, right here. Right here.
Oh, I got that on my list because I count that as one. I give you that. I was watching the game. I went crazy.
That's what we say, kiss the baby.
That was as great a walk-off as he ever hit.
You know what I'm saying, Joy?
Yeah.
You know, your nieces, you know how you kiss them and put them to bed? O'Brien.
That was February 12th. It was the game before the All-Star break. And Golden State wasn't yet Golden State. But that was Iguodala.
That's you don't change the criteria again.
No, I'm just saying they weren't the team yet. They were on the rise.
So I just want to make sure I got to hit this correctly now. So the team needs to be really, really good.
No, I'm just saying it wasn't like they were Golden State yet because they weren't.
So
okay, but I already I got it right here. I put it on my list. I'm going to give you this as a 6th walk-off shot because I love that shot because it was 0.1 second. That counts. That's a walk-off shot. And again, you're down 2, and you could have driven on Iguodala because it looked the floor looks open on the left side.
I don't want that.
But to have to make 2 free throws to tie the game, there's no way he's going to try that.
Skip, don't you know Bron realizes when Iggy? Now, why would Iggy ever open a door like that? That's what you got to understand, Skip. It's a trap door. He knows that Iggy's up. He got help coming.
Okay.
So LeBron beat him to the punch. Hey,
so
take this with you.
The other 2 had different circumstances. The one that beat Chicago, they're down 2 games. Wasn't it 2 games to 1? Yeah. But LeBron got angry with David Blatt. It was the end of David Blatt, effectively, because he calls a play for Kyrie. And he wants LeBron to inbound the ball to Kyrie. And LeBron said, no. He said, in other words, you can take that and do something with it. And LeBron shot it angry, and he made it. It wasn't a 3, but it didn't need to be a 3. And he won the game.
Yeah.
And then the other one was the shot heard around the world, game 2 against Orlando. But it's classic. It's where LeBron is at his best because you catch it and shoot it. You don't have a choice to do anything else.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a decision about drive it or pull up. You just got to pull up.
The thing is, the decision is he's making it that we don't see is that he's processing in his head.
Yep.
How am I going to get to my spot?
Mm-hmm.
And his spot is that step back to his left.
His best spot is at the rim.
If he get to that spot, Joy, what Lion King, would you hold him up? You thought that man?
Rafiki is a she now?
Woo, Skip. Oh, man.
Will the Eagles get back to the Super Bowl next year?
No.
We'll discuss that with Mark Schlereth next.